Good morning.
We are on the sleigh head drive. We just started.
We just left Dingle and we're out about maybe 15 or 20 minutes now. And we're gonna go check out some beehive huts. We're gonna check out some more beautiful views. We're like in and out of sun a little bit.
Yeah.
All the clouds are kind of pushing that way though, I think. Well, there's more clouds coming, but...
In general, not quite as cold. I think it's a higher temperature today.
Yeah, but it's still really pleasant. I mean, even if we just have sun like this, it's really nice. Oh, so off in the distance, that way, is the tower that we were at yesterday. I don't even know how dry, but I don't think we'll be able to see it from here. Anyway, take my word for it. The tower's there, I can see it. So yeah, our day is gonna pretty much consist of driving this big sort of loop pass.
Sightseeing. We might try to do Killarney today too.
Yeah, we were looking at our schedule, and really the only thing we had planned for today was this big drive. This drive is really probably one of the prettier drives you can do, I think, in Europe. So we're gonna do this and just take our time and get out and vlog and take some photos and stuff. And then we check in at our B&B, which is on the Ring of Kerry, but we may go to Killarney later on today before we do that.
Just because we only have really one day for the full Ring of Kerry, and I think it's quite ambitious. So if we can knock out some of it today, we should.
But we'll get an early start tomorrow regardless, so we can get a bunch of stuff done on the ring and hopefully beat a lot of the tour buses. Yeah, we're gonna start off today by doing this. That's pretty old.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna go check this place out. They're petting some kind of animal up here. I think it looks like a mule.
Really?
Or I don't know, donkey?
I can't see it.
What's the difference between a mule and a donkey?
I think that's a good question. I don't really know. Let us know if you know.
I think I don't know. Never mind. Look at this lady. What a sweet little animal. Hi, buddy. I just want to take him home. Look at how nice he is. It's the hard part about building a fort on the sea. It's gonna wash away eventually.
Yeah, I read that a lot of it had eroded, so they're just trying desperately
I mean, it looks,
to,
yeah. Looks like they're trying to
preserve it.
Yeah, trying to keep it up. But
I mean, it's literally right on top of a cliff. It's pretty hard.
Yeah.
But if you think about it, 500 BC, it's lasted quite a while.
That's a year or two.
Yeah.
Can you imagine being here in 500 BC and like this is your fort? Holding down the fort from the Vikings or
It'd be so
whatever.
cold.
Yeah. Frigid. Come here. Hey, buddy. Hi. He's better than a dog. We're old friends. We're old friends, aren't we? There you go. Use it. Yes. I'll help you out. How was that? Was that good? Was that good? All right. We'll see you next time. Bye. Watched a great film on the beehive huts and the fort back that way.
It's very well done. I was impressed.
So we just came up the road a little bit, and now we're walking up the hill to the beehive huts. And watch that little film. I wasn't expecting it to be that good.
No,
but it was
it's very high production quality.
Good job. job. I'm walking on my toes. This is quite the incline here.
It's very steep.
This is a steep walk.
Calf strap.
But look at this view.
Look how small the entryways are. Like 5'5".
I think that these signs said they're like 2,000 years old, which is crazy. But there's a bunch of them kind of throughout this little village here. And they kind of, there's no wind. These things are totally weatherproof. Obviously, there's no roof on it right now. But they said they have like a capstone on top, kind of like how this is the stone supporting these. And there's no mortar in these. They're not like bricks or anything. They perfectly balance each and every little stone. Like, look at this. Like, that's in there. This balances this one, and so on. And it creates this tight form. And plus the walls are really thick.
In that time period, they were able to come up with this on their own.
Yeah.
And find the rocks to perfectly balance each other.
They didn't have cement and mortar to build
And
stuff like
still
that.
standing. So.
I know, and they're still here, and they're just totally weatherproof. It's amazing. Look at this view out here, though, too. That's what they wanted. They wanted oceanfront property. Me too. I mean, look at this. Boom. That $1 million view. Oh, wow. Well, this one's much bigger. Oh, and oh, look at this. That's so cool.
It's not a fireplace.
That's what I'm thinking. I wonder if this is for a fire, and then it can be like they can have one fire, and it would. And it keeps these warm. I mean, honestly, it's not cold in here at all right now, but.
No, and the wind is pretty brutal up here, so.
Yeah. It's not cold in here. It's not. I mean, it's just
warm in here.
Yeah. And you can see, like, looking out through the stones, you can see little pieces of light. Like, right in through this one. And then there's another one, like, back in there. But there's no way that water or anything is getting in there. It's so cool. The roof. We just read it on the form, but I think the other thing that's really cool about these, just in the way that they are engineered and like thought out, is that they're all built like down the mountain a little bit, so they slope. So the water, when it rains, it just rolls right off the front.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even thought about that. I'd been like, just build it straight.
These people were amazing.
I know. Beehive huts.
And we can see Skellig in the distance.
Skellig is out there in the distance. If you don't know what Skellig is, it's Star Wars Island. That's what, unfortunately, that's what it's being called now. The final scene from last year's Star Wars was filmed there with Luke. And we are going on Sunday. Star Wars trailer came out today. We have had the best weather
Look at this day.
you can have.
It is so sunny.
Everywhere we have gone, we have had like either a mix of sun or just like straight up sun.
Apparently, yeah.
Also, I'm in a t-shirt and jeans right now because the weather is just beautiful.
I'm just in a sweater, and I run cold.
It's probably like upper 60s here right now. And look at this. I can't wait to get around that corner. Look at all those islands and stuff over there. Look at him.
He's like, so you got some food for me?
What you got for me?
Guys.
This is our next pull-off. I think I told you this yesterday. I'm going to stop calling things pretty and beautiful and stunning just because it gets old after a while. Probably tired of hearing me say it. I'm tired of saying it, so no more. This is my friend. I would say this drive is worth it.
Yeah, do this drive.
What, like 4 out of 10? 3 out of 10?
Yeah, I mean, it's no big deal or anything, but maybe try to make time.
100 out of 10. Do this drive.
You can't miss this. You can't miss it.
Gosh. I don't know if this is just like a Catholic thing, or if like people died here or something. They have this crucifixion scene over here behind us. Just built in there. It's pretty. We've driven 3 minutes up the road, but I saw a sign that said cookies. And they're selling them out of a van, so they gotta be good, right? Also, there's a dog. Brownies. Raspberry.
About to do another hike.
Came around the corner and saw people going up this big hill, and
Like, we'll join in.
why not? Do you have that Euro on you still? I do. It's a little steeper. I definitely wanted to fly the drone up here, but we were really fortunate yesterday. I mean, extremely fortunate that the wind is never light here. So to have the wind be as light as it was yesterday and be able to fly was great. Today, not so much.
See that? Through this rainy windshield. That is Menard Castle. So, a little backstory. This place is not advertised at all. It was really quite hard to find, actually. But literally, we just randomly guessed on a street to go down. And once we were way out in the middle of nowhere, there was one single sign that said Menard Castle this way.
So it's been, today was supposed to be our one rainy day. And then tomorrow and Sunday were supposed to be 2 good days, actually. So the rain has come, like I said it was going to, but we had a lot of sun earlier, which was fantastic. But now it's it's not really like raining too bad. It's really dark and nasty, but there's no rain. So hopefully we can go check this castle out real quick while it's got kind of dry. It's really kind of like, Emily was like, it's really fairy tale up here. It kind of is. But they've blocked the path, probably for a good reason. This building has a sign on it that says, danger, unsafe building, keep clear. Well, we did find a way up, so it's possible.
Right up to the castle is kind of trespassing on someone's backyard.
Yeah, somebody owns this castle. It's called Menard's Castle.
Yeah.
From the 1500s.
There's a sign that asks you to keep off. I don't want to like hop their fence, you know?
Yeah. There's a road that comes up behind it, and I can see it right now. There's a gate there and everything, but it does have a no trespassing sign on the inside, so looks amazing. I'm glad we turned around to get to see it. So now we're heading to Killarney.
Killarney.
About 30 minutes away, 40 minutes.
And we're gonna get some food and then
Yes.
explore. We're both really hungry. We've not been good about eating today.
Yeah. Too much exploring to do.
Yeah.
No time for food.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's pretty.
This is literally...
Don't say it. It's not pretty.
amazing.
Welcome to Carrie.
Welcome to Carrie. We did end up going to dinner in Killarney. Honestly, it's just not worth your time.
Yeah, it wasn't a stop on our itinerary at all.
No.
But we had time before we went to the B&B tonight to stop somewhere and eat.
And we had a few people tell us it was really worthwhile, but quite honestly, there was just nothing special about it.
Yeah, so we just decided to, because we weren't going to go to Killarney tomorrow or Sunday before we left, we just figured, we'll take a little while and go to Killarney. Well,
Yeah.
it was, just a really regular touristy town. Frankly, I would say it's the least interesting place that we visited so far this trip.
I agree.
Dinner was okay. Wasn't expensive, so that was nice.
Yeah.
There's nothing to do in the town. It was just kind of a weird town.
Yeah.
But for as popular as it is, everybody talks about it.
We were like, there wasn't even any crazy shopping. There wasn't.
Yeah.
There was really not even that many restaurants.
No,
it
there
was
weren't.
just, it was weird.
Yeah, it was a little weird. But anyway, so we ate, and then what we decided to do, instead of taking the Ring of Kerry back to where we're staying tonight, we're staying in a new place, by the way, and it's not an Airbnb. We're staying in a regular bed and breakfast because there weren't any Airbnbs available in the area. But the place that we're staying is on the Ring of Kerry, and it's near the place where we need to get to the boat for Skellig Michael on Sunday. So that's going to be our base camp for tonight and tomorrow night. And then Sunday we leave.
Sunday we leave.
Sunday we go to Skellig because the weather's going to be awesome. And then after that we check out and we head to... Do we spend the night that night?
We spend the night close to Tralee.
That's right. And then
we have one last day in Dublin.
And take the train back to Dublin. All right.
And then we leave.
Right.
Oh my gosh, this trip has gone by so fast.
We've done a ton. That's nice. Anyhow, instead of taking the Ring of Kerry back to where we were staying tonight, we decided that we would there's a road that kind of cuts through the forests and all that stuff, and that's what we're on right now.
It says it's a little bit longer because I think it's, mountain distance. There's a lot of windy roads.
Yeah.
But we were saying there was a point where you literally just felt like you were in The Hobbit.
It was very Lord of the Rings, with the mountains and the mist and this big lake in the background. It was...
Yeah. It was cool.
Yeah. I was saying, when we were outside earlier, we had all the sunshine. And then we kind of got in the car and it started raining, and I was like, we've had such good weather every day that we've been here. It's so cool that the time that we do have bad weather is the time we were going to be in the car anyway,
most of the
driving.
time. Yeah.
So it really just worked out perfectly.
Yeah, definitely.
Glass half full. Hey guys.
We should just have dinner here tomorrow.
We could. Yeah, we could totally do that.
Yeah.
So we just checked into
I'm sorry, but a packed lunch is available on request if you're going away for the day.
Can't beat that. It's like having mom and dad around. We just checked into our B&B. It is in a darling of a town.
Oh my gosh, it's so cute.
We're just outside of the little town limits of it, but our view is of the garden and then the ocean. So less than $100 a night.
Is so nice.
Yeah, the guy that came to the door was really great. Let us in. We have the room on the end, which is really nice too. So we're here for the next 2 nights.
These menus are extensive. I'm sorry, I just can't believe how nice this place is.
Blown away.
They will pack a lunch for you.
I really enjoy staying at Airbnbs. However, a real B&B, especially in Europe, most of them are just, the people just love other people and they're really great hosts. So can't beat it sometimes. And when there's no other option, I would rather stay here than a hotel. So
This is just as nice.
oh yeah. So we're gonna get an early start tomorrow morning. So we're gonna say goodnight now. We've got a lot of charging batteries and offloading footage and looking through photos and all that other stuff to get organized.
And a really good night's sleep because we're getting up early
Yes,
tomorrow.
we've been to bed really late the past couple of nights, so it'll be nice
We
to
might
sleep.
actually get to bed a little bit early. It's 9:30,
Yeah.
and the past 2 nights we haven't even been back to our room until like 11 o'clock, 11:30.
Partly because it doesn't really the sun
Get dark
yeah.
until 10.
The sun sets at like I would say 9 or 9:30. It doesn't get dark until almost 10:30, and it feels like it's 8 o'clock or something,
Yeah,
and
it
it
feels
just
early.
throws you. You get back to the room and then you look at your watch and it's midnight.
Then you try to wake up in the morning and it's like, ugh.
Yeah. If you guys want to see the B&B that we're staying at, this is the name of it. It's in Gaelic, so good luck. But it's in a little small town on the Ring of Kerry, so you guys can Google that if you want. The rates are really good. The people seem to be friendly so far, and the rooms are really nice. All right, so we're gonna say goodnight now, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
The Ring of Kerry.
Bye.